Alright, we're back to take a look at some more Clash of Clans. Not a whole lot going on there right now. What I've been doing at TownHall 10, basically just working on my base. I've got to get all these stupid barracks upgraded. So I've got to get 3 million, 4 million, 4 million. That one's done. But that's where all my elixir is going to be going for the next couple weeks. All the gold I'm just putting into walls, so right now I'm just extending this little area right here on both sides, basically just trying to defend the dark elixir storage because you know, everything else on the base is fine. I just need to hoard the dark elixir because these heroes get so expensive. Queen coming up is going to be 165, so I'll get her done eventually, but no rush, plenty to do. It'll keep me busy. Let me dump my army on somebody real quick, and then we're going to look at a couple of the war attacks from the last war. So basically, when I'm raiding with this army, you know, I'm just using cheap troops to try to get as much money out of the attack as possible. Perfect, here we go. Not a lot of dark elixir here, but there's 315 gold, 362 elixir, so I'm more than enough going to make my money back. What I'm looking for here are, you know, bases with bases with their collectors outside of the walls. The best indicator to tell that you're going to make a big payday is by looking at the gold mines. You can just see that they're full, so you know gold mine is full, gold storage is almost empty, so that's where most of that gold's going to be. And if it's the case for the gold, it's going to be the same case for the elixir. So I mean, doing this is really easy. You know, just put a bunch of barbarians down, put a bunch of archers down, put a bunch of goblins down, a few more barbarians down. You know, there's nothing real pinpointing or precise to this attack. You know, you're just throwing a bunch of stuff at these collectors until you get them all. And that's going to take care of that side. So now we'll just wander on in this direction over here and start attacking this side of the base. The king always distracts your archers because they're going to want to kill him before they do anything else. And then you got the defenses working your troops. So it really doesn't matter. You just bring a whole bunch of troops and you're going to get the money. It's not that hard. And that's it. I stole every resource on this base. It's got a shield now for 12 hours. So 12 hours from now, that base is going to come back up and be ripe for the plucking once again. I'm at 48% right here. I really don't care about winning or losing stars at this point. So, you know, I'm not even going to go for the extra 2%. The loot bonus where I'm at is, you know, not that big a deal anyway. So that's it for that. You know, there's a little bit of extra money. I'll save that up for my walls and barracks. But let's go back and look at the war, see some of these attacks we had. We had some really good ones at the top everybody was pumped up about. Let's take a look at Slippro here attacking this #1 base. He one-shotted this guy first try. Whole attack took only 2 minutes, so he had a whole minute to spare. He's got trained the Loon, so he's got his golems and wizards and heroes. And they're going to come in and they're going to take out the queen, the 2 air defenses on this side over here. He got a little bit stuck on this wall up here, but it didn't turn out to be a big deal for him. So I mean, his kill squad was just crucial here, you know. They had to get this done in order for the attack to work. But as you can see, the queen's getting ready to get knocked out here. She's got a bunch of barbarians just beating her to death. These expos are distracted, and they're probably set on ground anyway. So he's coming in from the bottom corner and just going after those air defenses now. And once he takes those air defenses out, he's still got his queen up. Still got a golem up there in the top corner. So, you know, it works out really good when you can make this attack work. And it's not always going to work. You can't foresee everything that's going to happen on the base. But Slick did a great job picking this attack out for this base. The guy had 2 air defenses and a queen right there packed in together. ground expos are just ripe for the picking. And saving those last couple balloons right there, that just shows a lot of control and planning as far as finishing off those defenses. That's something I struggle with. I think Slick's a much better war attacker than I'll ever be. You know, I lack that control sometimes to save those extra 2 balloons for that key last couple defenses on the edge that are going to be giving you a hard time. But you can see he just ran through the base like it was nothing. So that was a great job for Slippro. Let's go back and take a look here. We have Mr. Freeze on number 2. He one-shot 3-starred his first attack here too. And he's using a real similar army. It's the GoHo again. This one I watched during the war already. And honestly, just because of where those air defenses are, I might have been a little nervous to try this. But he went for it and it worked perfect for him. So you can see we got the same thing. It's the Queen and those 2 air defenses right there together. When that clan castle does trigger, it's going to start pulling those heroes in right towards those 2 air defenses and the Queen anyway. He busts open that wall, weakens both air defenses. His heroes and everybody are coming up on the air defenses now. And, you know, he was just in great shape. You know, you got a couple wizards down there on the edge, still got golems up protecting them. And here comes some lava hounds. He got a little nervous there. He was thinking he might not get that one. So either way though, he's coming from behind that sweeper. He's got his lava hounds protecting those balloons. Dropping his rage spell so when they hit that edge, they'll move in fast and start getting to work. He did the same thing as Slick here. He's holding one last balloon. You know, just to help out when they're coming around the bend, something for back-end cleanup. He dropped it up there. Go ahead and start working on that corner with the cannon. But I mean, his Queen right there, so little health left. But that's why these high-level heroes are so important. You know, Freeze does not have a max TownHall 9 base, but he has the max offense for a TownHall 9. So when you go to war, it just makes a huge difference. So that's why we're always talking about making sure we're upgrading the offense ahead of the defense. So when we go into war, it gives us the advantage over it. But that was a great job by Freeze. He's still got plenty of troops left and just overpowered and destroyed this base. His little lava pups are fast. There's plenty of them left and they're going to finish off the base. So great job for Mr. Freeze. Let's see what else we got going on here. Mr. Freeze took out number 4 as well. Slippro took out number 5. So those two both 6-star war heroes. Those are just powerhouses in the war, you know. That right there is 12 points out of the 57 between those two for the win. We had a couple 2-star attacks. There's a 2-star by Daniello, 2-star by Beast, 2-star by Zane. Wawish, he's another 6-star war hero. He's really been turning it up lately. He's right in the mid-range, so he's got lots of work left to do on his heroes, but he's getting confident getting out there and doing these attacks and going for the 3 stars. Got a GoHo coming in on this base. So since the Queen is on the right side of that base, he knows he's got to focus his kill squad on that side because you have to kill the Queen or you can't make the GoHo attack work. He dropped his hogs pretty early there, but the Queen is distracted and engaged with that golem there. The Queen's right there, or his Queen is right there on top of him. He dropped a jump spell right there, but unfortunately he was hoping his golem was still going to have enough life to get in there and hold off that expo and let the Queen pop it, but the golem succumbed because of that archer Queen. But you can see the rest of the kill squad still on the other side of the base there, working defenses. The hogs are making their way around. He's still got 1 heal spell. You can look at the place where he dropped it there, right in the path of a super bomb location. But the hogs passed away from it because of those hidden Teslas. But the last couple of defenses are going to be out here on the edge. He's got Wizard Tower, Archer Tower. Drop this poison spell to get rid of all those annoying little skeletons. So he's got about 4 or 5 hogs left in there to finish off a mortar cannon, and that's more than enough. And you can still, his heroes, he's still got his king up working on that side of the base. He's got this one structure up here in the corner, so sometimes when you're attacking bases like that, you might just want to save one archer or something, and when your attack gets kicking off, just drop that archer up in the corner early in the attack, just so you know that that's not going to be a problem for you towards the end. If you're crunching on time right now, this little gap of time where all the troops have to run up here and take that out can occasionally be a problem. You see people put builders' huts in corners and things sometimes to cause that effect. A 99% attack because of a builder's hut is a real pain in the ass. Let's see what else we got here. We had Extreme Beast on number 10, and I watched this attack. It was a little clustered up, so we're not gonna watch that one for the video. We had the other one, attack number 11. We showed that one in the last video when we were talking about Town Hall 8s and why they don't use Go Wipes and why they don't use Mass Dragon attacks. Smeezy dropped down, took out number 12. He's a 9 versus an 8. Not sure what army he used. Let's see. He used a GoHo army, and this is a Town Hall 8. So Town Hall 9's attacking Town Hall 8. You know, it's a guaranteed 3-star. No matter what you do, you shouldn't be able to mess it up. Astrid took out number 13. And this right here is the guaranteed definitive way for a Town Hall 9 to take out a Town Hall 8 if needed for cleanup and war. And it's pretty simple. Town Hall 8s have 3 air defenses. You've got 9 spells. So you've got your 4 lightnings and an earthquake, and then you can request your earthquake. So you're basically going to be able to use the Mass Dragon attack with only 1 air defense to defend the entire base. She has her level 4 dragons already, so I mean there's nothing this guy can do to stop this army. You know, there's going to be some balloons in there, but it's not going to be enough to stop this army. The dragons are going to overpower the base, they're going to overpower the clan castle. You still got your heroes, and she can use them just about anywhere to help with cleanup. I mean, you can speed this up a little and you'll just watch the dragons overwhelm the base. There's nothing they can do to stop that. So the frustrating thing that you'll see sometimes is a Town Hall 9 having a pre-trained army for a possible 9 target, maybe a GoHo attack. And if you see that Town Hall 9 attack the Town Hall 8 and not get the 3-star just because they weren't going to shift their army to the appropriate target, that hurts the clan. You know, you can't pre-train armies for targets. You've got to know who you're going to attack and what you're going to attack them with and what your strategy is. You just train a bunch of troops and then show up and say, okay, I'm ready to attack, and you pick a target and attack it, well, you're not getting the most out of your army. You really need to know what you're going to do and have a good plan for the base before you go in. Let's look at the war events here, and I'll see if we can find an example. Let's see here. I don't like showing a whole lot of defensive videos on this here, because the unfortunate thing about that, while I don't think a whole lot of people watch these videos, it is possible they could find one of our war base layouts and know our trap locations, and then when push comes to shove, they could use that against us if they found it during a war. Seriously doubt that's going to happen. We don't have any kind of huge audience for paying attention to what we're doing, and I like to keep it that way. I like us to be able to do our thing and not have to worry about what other people are doing. We talked a little about regular hog attacks versus GoHo attacks at Town Hall 8, and I keep encouraging our Town Hall 8s to learn the GoHo attack. There's such a higher rate of success for it. If you can get that attack down, we're not going to even have the need for the Town Hall 9s to be coming down and cleaning Town Hall 8s, which is going to give us more Town Hall 9 versus 9 attacks, and that's going to help us win wars, because when we get matched up against better clans than this one, it's going to be a really tight score. And we can't afford to have our Town Hall 9s, 4 of them, coming down and helping with the 8s. We're going to need the 8s to be able to get their business done so the 9s can get theirs done. I can't find any examples. It looks like any 9 that did have to drop and clean, they 3-starred it. But, you know, it's something we've seen in the past where a 9 has dropped down with the wrong army and ended up not being able to 3-star the base because of it. But overall, you know, we had a pretty good war. Getting started again tonight, and find us a new opponent, see if we can go from 145 to 146. So I hope everybody had a great Father's Day weekend, and we will do it again real soon.